You guys ever wanted to make glass? Your glass thing like this? Blow glass?
Nope.
Have
It
you?
would be fun. Yeah.
I think you would.
Weird. Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 104. You know what that means?
Oh,
2 years of the Gas Boys podcast. Wow. Gosh, it doesn't feel
Inside
like
of
it.
your ears.
This is not even... I thought our first episode was in August for some reason. I thought.
It was.
So
I don't know how it's 2 years, but the math.
Interesting.
Because I think it was August something when we
was
first
one
recorded.
of these years a leap year?
Wow.
Could have been.
Is it? Is 52? Maybe 52 isn't really how many weeks are in a year.
We started. Yeah, maybe it doesn't. Maybe they've been lying to us.
Look it up. Look it up.
It's definitely 52.
It's 52. There's nothing that's going to change. You
I
think
know.
the establishment is going to tell us that it's not 52?
Dude, they're changing everything right now, so they could change how many weeks are in a year.
What do you think they're changing?
They're giving an extra minute of every day
Who is?
without us knowing. The government.
How do you know?
Because they have control over our clocks, Parker.
Nothing. That's
Do you see any analog?
No.
No, me neither.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. I haven't seen any analog lately.
Yeah. You ever see any sundials lying around here?
Mm-mm.
That would tell you the real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those are less accurate than time
Yeah, probably.
because the sun's always changing.
Yeah, but you got to move your sundial. You got to adjust
That
the
doesn't
sundial.
seem right.
You got to. How does a sundial work? I've seen one before.
It casts a shadow, and wherever the shadow is, it tells. I think it's like
Is
kinda
that right,
roughly
though?
within the hour it'll show.
Yeah.
But
Roughly,
then,
though.
depending on the time of year, the Earth's tilted a little different, so the shadow's going to be a little different.
Since when do we need to be so specific on time? Why can't we just say generalization? Oh, it's
Yeah.
kind of like 12 something.
We get rid of all the intervals in between, and we just go like, right now
12.
it's 12:50, and then the next time that happens is 12:55.
Oh, okay.
Just do
It's only
intervals of
5-minute
five.
intervals.
Yeah.
I was thinking less. I was thinking just hours.
Oh my gosh. We're in the 12th hour right now.
Yeah. Wow. The 12th hour. What does that mean?
That's how many we have had.
Okay.
Oh, man. Almost fell asleep.
Time, right? It goes by so fast. You become so tired.
But not right now. It doesn't.
No.
Let's try it. Shall we?
Talking about clocks?
No, let's try it.
What?
The tea.
Tea.
Okay, I'll drink
This
mine.
is coconut unsweet tea from HTO.
Blech.
Tastes like candle wax.
You guys know the word. Say it on 3. Tastes like
Candle wax. It's like you ever dip your finger in hot wax and it like makes a coating around your finger and then
Oh,
you can
yeah.
like peel it off.
And you just
or
suck
something.
it off.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
like
delicious
this.
little treat.
It's like what you're doing here. You're like drinking hot wax.
Just pop those things in my mouth.
And then I feel like it
There
coats
it
my
is.
mouth. And if I drink this enough,
Mm-hmm.
my whole mouth will just be stuck.
What do you think it's going to do to you? Why do you drink it?
It just tastes better, I guess. Honestly, it was the only thing in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Drink.
took all the regular sweet tea.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Sorry, you don't
joke.
live here anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
You ever see those Scentsy things? That's like it's a light bulb, but then the wax is on top and it smells good.
In a bowl.
The bulb melts it. It plugs into an outlet.
No.
Yeah,
Really?
it's supposed to be
I
like...
can't even imagine what you're talking about right now.
Let me look it up.
Basically, it's a light bulb, and then it has this ceramic casing on it. Something that somebody made out of pottery to make it look fancy. There's all different designs, different colors. And then you put this cube of wax on the top that smells good, and you turn on the light, and the heat of the light bulb melts the wax and makes it smell good in your bathroom, your living room, your kitchen, wherever it be.
It's like one of these.
It's those things.
I've
and you put
seen
a
it.
cube of wax up there.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
So
You
my
used to have
mom's
those in
really
our
into
bathroom?
not toxic things, right?
Yeah.
No candles in the house.
Can't even have water in this place anymore.
No.
Apparently, the sparkling water we get is bad because of the ingredients, but it's
Yeah.
just water.
The bubbles, probably.
But it's a can.
Yeah, she said the can is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we used to have these, and basically it's plugged into the wall. That wax is melting, and you just got a hot bowl of wax up there. And
Yeah.
when you're like brushing your teeth or something at night, you look at that and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's like a little drip on my finger and it dries and it's like, oh, it just popped off. It's
Gavin knocks
so
on the door.
fun.
Parker, what's taking so long in the shower? Nothing. Open the door.
Wax all over his body.
I can't. And he walks in and I have it on every single
covered
finger.
in wax.
Yeah.
His whole body.
Oh, you want to know something evil that Parker did to me? Okay, so he thought it was
What did
so
I do?
funny, and we had this clear, scentsy smelling stuff, whatever.
clear.
The wax, clear wax,
Ooh.
and he decided to take a couple Q-tips, and dip the Q-tips in the wax, and then he set the Q-tips in with the other ones, but he had it kind of rested up on the side.
Like this is like
So like this is
ripe
the one
for
that's like, oh,
pickings.
easy to grab. I'll just grab this one because it makes the most sense. And me not thinking through, Parker has dipped this in wax. I go to clean out my ears. I'm like, oh, what is this? And he had dipped. I got wax all in my ear because he had dipped the Q-tip.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
And he only did one end, so the end that I saw didn't have it, and I just grabbed the other end. And,
Oh, want to hear a funny prank Gavin tried to pull on me once?
yeah.
So I was eating carrots, right? I had carrots on my plate from like lunch or dinner or something.
Uh-huh.
I leave the room. Who knows why? Maybe I had to go play with some wax or something. I come back. I go to take a bite of a carrot, and there was a toothpick that had been put all the way through the entire carrot. He was trying to stab my insides for no
I don't
reason.
remember that. I do remember that.
I was so caught off guard because we weren't even like fighting or anything. You were just gonna kill me for fun.
Imagine if he bit it like
You were not going to put an entire carrot in your mouth.
Imagine
If I just
he
put
bit
the
it,
whole
like,
thing in-
vertically though.
It just swallow a whole
Or
carrot.
if he ate like this.
He
Like
put it in
that.
horizontally.
And then it just goes through the roof of his mouth.
oh my gosh.
Parker thought it would be so funny one time to prank me and put saran wrap across the door. And so like he gets me to chase after him. Saran wrap, me run into it.
Hilarious.
Okay, he does it. I'm chasing after him. He runs into his bedroom. I duck under it because I see it. And then whatever happens. So later that night, I decided, okay, I'm going to get him. And I'm going to put saran wrap on the toilet seat so that he pees all over the place. And I'm about to do it, and I set it all up, and I'm like, oh, this is too obvious. Like, he's going to see it.
Oh yeah.
And so I don't put it on.
But there's one thing I can't see coming.
Yeah. Parker goes to the bathroom. The door is like barely cracked. Like it just wasn't quite latched. And I go up to the door and I smack both hands on the door like, boom! And he's like, it pees all over the
I
wall.
pissed everywhere.
What, dude?
He got so scared he peed all over the wall. all
Well,
over
like
the
I
toilet.
jumped, and so as it's going, and if you move, it's like
and I was dying laughing. I go back into the kitchen. We were having dinner, and Parker comes back. He's like so mad, and he's like,
soaking
"Gavin, you're
wet."
gonna clean that up." And my dad goes, "No, you peed all over the walls. You clean it up." So Parker had to clean up his
I
own
even peed
mess.
on the ceiling. It was crazy.
How is that even possible? Could you imagine Gavin had to go in there and clean it all up? That'd be so much worse than the prank.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
it would.
Parker had to clean it up, which makes it that much better.
Yeah.
I did also almost kill him one other time. We were very young. It was like probably one of the first houses we lived in. And I saw this thing on AFV, America's Funniest Home Videos, where people take a rubber band, put it on that, nozzle that you can take out of your kitchen sink and sprayed out dishes or whatever.
Yes.
You put a rubber band on there, and when they turn on the faucet, it just automatically sprays out of there.
So silly.
So Parker went to go get more water while we were having dinner, and he went to fill up his cup, and he turns it on, and the faucet sprays him, and then he gets the ground wet, and he slips and falls on his back.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Mom got so mad.
Yeah, I was barefoot too, and my toenail like caught on the cupboard and like ripped part of it off. I don't know how I kicked it so aggressively.
It was so funny.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
Classic pranks.
Oh gosh.
You ever prank your siblings?
I'm trying to think. No.
Did they ever prank you?
No, not really. Really.
I think you got to start now then. Since
Yeah,
you
that
never
is
did it.
true. Start with Jeremiah.
Start with Jeremiah. I think Jeremiah needs it most.
He needs it. Yeah. He could use some pranking.
Oh yeah, dude.
Jeremiah, what could we prank him about? I don't know. We'll figure something
Oh,
out.
hide
We'll
his
get him good.
Xbox so we can't play Fortnite.
Or you hook up your
Pranks.
Xbox to the TV, click all the buttons that he thinks he's clicking, gets into the game, and then you start controlling his character. So he's like in a battle royale of Fortnite.
Battle Royale Fortnite.
You're actually playing the whole time. in the end, you end up connecting your controller or something, and then he just dies right at the end.
Oh no, that would suck.
That's
He's
not
so
even that
close to a
fun.
victory royale. You know what you could do? Unplug his Xbox from the wall. He goes to turn it on,
And he's
doesn't
playing
turn
it,
on.
and it's like,
Yeah, pranked.
no more. I saw this tweet the other day. I don't know if it was a tweet or I don't know where I saw it, but
Maybe
I
it was
saw
a Threads. I saw this thread the
I saw
other
this
day.
Threads the other day. I saw this X the other day.
Somebody threaded.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you guys know the answer because I
Okay.
actually, I'm just not sure.
Okay.
Is the Grinch? You know the Grinch?
Yeah.
Lovable
Still,
character,
unfortunately,
kind of mean, a little bit of a
not
monster,
not
but he comes
lovable.
around eventually.
At the end, yeah.
Is the Grinch his name, his race, or his occupation?
The Grinch.
Is he a Grinch? Is he Grinch? Is he the Grinch?
It's like, you know, like they call sometimes like the Ohio State University.
Yeah.
That's its name. It's
Yeah.
not its race, but it's like, this is the one.
I
But-
think he is just Grinch is his name.
Grinch is his name.
Because
But-
after Christmas, when he's no longer a
Well,
so-called Grinch,
Uh-huh.
he is what his name is. What he is. You know how in olden times.
So it's not his occupation, you're saying?
right.
He's not
But
just Grinching
then
around.
what's his race? He's not a Grinch.
I think that's his,
I think he's
it's
also
his
a
race.
race.
Is his race and his name?
Yeah.
His name is, he is the
his
only
race,
one.
his name, and his occupation. That's why he becomes the Grinch.
Oh, it's like the Trinity.
yeah.
It's like the unholy Trinity.
yeah.
The name, the race, and the occupation. Amen.
The Grinch.
The Grinch, yeah.
The Grinch, the Grinch, and the Grinch.
Maybe it's like he's the only one left. That's why he's so sad about everything because everyone else
yeah.
is not there.
Because wasn't he going to school as a little kid?
He is a Grinch and he's the only one left, so he's just the Grinch.
And people made fun of him because he was so hairy and he was different from everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to, yeah.
We used to
like-
make fun of the hairy kids too in school.
yeah.
No, we'd be afraid of them.
Uh-huh.
You ever know that one kid in middle school who just had a beard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm Derek.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you didn't mess with Derek.
No, you did not.
You did not mess with the Grinch, but they did. He got upset. He stormed off.
And he stole Christmas.
And he stole
So
Christmas.
it's all three?
Yeah.
No, it's not his occupation. It couldn't be.
It's like
He-
not what
it's
he
what he
does.
is.
He
He
is
is-
a Grinch.
he is a Grinch.
He's such a Grinch.
You're such a Grinch.
It's like
such
it's
a
like
Grinch.
why are you Grinching right now?
Yeah.
he is a Grinch.
If you try to
but he
steal
doesn't
Christmas,
have to be. Like that's what he is, and people are like, "Oh, you're a Grinch, so you have to be a Grinch.
Uh-huh.
You have to act like that because that's what you are.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
actually have to act like that."
maybe back in the day that's what they were thinking because they were like more racist back then.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's all the same thing anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably what it was.
Okay.
Isn't
Grinch
Dr.
is
Seuss
all-
canceled?
Yeah, I
But
think
he's
he
also
was like,
dead
several
for so
times.
long.
and what's it called when you cheat on everybody? He was in
A cheater?
in he was
Infidelity.
unfaithful.
Oh.
He was an adulterer.
He was an adulteress, yeah.
adulterer. I think adulteress
Adulterer.
is the woman.
I think he also did other bad things. I can't remember what though. I just watched the Lorax though recently.
Yeah.
Gosh, what a good movie.
You guys love the Lorax. You love the
What do you
Lorax.
mean
I
by
hear
that,
about it.
dude?
Parker talks about it all the time.
What are you talking about? I
I
haven't seen the
mentioned-
Lorax in like 5 years.
Mentioned the Wunschler on the last podcast.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
Onceler's just funny.
It's just a funny character. He's so long.
I know. And skinny. Every time I see a skinny guy in a suit, I'm like, Parker, look, it's the Onceler.
Look at the Wunschler
And
over
it's
here.
funny every time because it kind of looks like him.
How was what is it? It's basically trees. He's cutting down trees. And
Yeah,
everyone's
it's kind of like a
"Stop."
commentary on
Capitalism.
on capitalism.
Yeah.
It's just funny though. It's so funny.
Yeah. When he goes into heaven, where does he go when he lifts
The
himself up
Lorax.
on his
His
tail?
butt. and
Where's he
starts
go?
I don't know, man.
off
Heaven,
to
I think.
the next place.
Amen.
Such an interesting character, but not interesting enough.
The cast in that movie is just crazy.
Really?
Ed Helms, right? The
Yeah.
Onceler Ed Helms.
Oh, really?
Then Taylor Swift is the chick. It's like his love interest.
Oh,
And then the guy is the guy from High School Musical.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron is the kid.
Oh.
And then
Who's the O'Hare dude?
I
Let
don't
it
know.
die, let it die,
The Lorax.
let it shrivel up and die. Isn't that what the song?
Yeah, it is. That is the song.
All right. No service.
What?
I'm not getting any.
Hmm.
So
No service for that guy. Nobody cares about him.
who is it?
I can look it up.
I can't think of it. Yeah, you look it up. You have service. Just look up the cast. Just look up cast. The Lorax cast.
Lorax cast.
Danny DeVito is the Lorax also.
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, Rob Riggle, this guy.
Oh yeah. He's funny. I like that guy.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
It really
It sounds
does.
like him. Interesting.
Lorax.
You guys know how last time I was talking about Suits? That's
Yes.
Hannah and I's new show.
Yeah, I remember
watching
that.
together still.
Yeah.
You guys been watching it?
Yeah, yesterday we had most of a free Saturday, so we watched a couple episodes. And I also, because I can't watch that on my lunch break, because we're supposed to watch it together, I had to find a new show.
Yeah.
Which I'm now watching another lawyer show, Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So I guess I'm really into law, basically.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Are you watching Better Call Saul?
I'd be obeying that. Yeah.
I'm really into obeying.
I'm really
the law.
into, yeah, it's just something I've kind of...
Working on my
I just love
obedience
following
lately.
the law and the rules.
Law shows, you're a big fan?
Yeah.
You ever
Okay.
watch Law and Order?
Yes.
Really?
I haven't watched. There's so many episodes. I haven't watched all of them, but I've watched some of them.
Hmm.
Dun dun.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
But I thought about like, oh man, being a lawyer. Obviously, the shows make it way more enticing to have the occupation. I think it would be fun, and I think it would be a lot of hard work. But I don't think I could do it because I don't think I'm. What's the word?
Smart enough.
No, Parker.
Qualified.
No. What is it? I
Worthy.
don't think I'm
Enough?
ruthless enough.
Oh.
You have to be
Worthless
pretty
enough?
ruthless.
You kind of have to. Kind of
Oh.
depends on what you're lawyering for.
Yeah, but
'Cause you
still,
can be
I think
like
no matter
defending
what-
the criminals. You can be prosecuting the criminals.
I think you'd be really good at defending the criminals.
Yeah,
I
think
love
so, too.
defending criminals.
Gavin loves injustice.
I do.
A little something about Gavin. He loves injustice.
Yeah, what do you do in that situation where it's like you pretty much know like this guy is?
Well, here's the
guilty?
thing. I've gone in this debate a lot.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with criminal defense lawyers
Me neither.
because they're just like demanding that
You show all the
truth is-
evidence.
that there's evidence shown, and if there's evidence shown sufficiently, then
Prove they're
then
guilty.
They're guilty, and you just demanded that the court serves its purpose.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that, and it's just like, nope, we think this guy's guilty, so we're gonna just
Lock him up.
don't defend him, because
Like-
then it like sets a precedent. You have to defend the worst of the worst. That way, when it's kind of like a gray area, it still upholds. You can't just be like,
You
no.
still need to prove it.
Right,
you're still-
exactly.
you're
and if
taking
it is
someone's life
definitive
away.
enough, then obviously it will serve its purpose. But if you can't provide evidence, then it's like maybe we shouldn't be locking this guy
Yeah.
up. Anyway.
But there's
I think
also, like-
there are exceptions, like weird rules, like with Bill Cosby, where it's just like,
Everyone knows they did it, but some evidence was presented in this certain way that's technically illegal, and that's where like all the really nitty gritty stuff comes in, where they have to study all the
And they have to have
every
witnesses.
single
Nitty-gritty.
like all the specific wording.
yeah,
Because if you present this in the wrong way, then it's like, well, we know that he killed her, but technically, it wasn't proven in the right
Technicality-wise
way.
and proof, you have to prove it.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Gosh,
You're taking away someone's freedom, so you got to really know that they're the one who did it.
Yeah. How terrible would that be to lock somebody up who didn't do anything?
Yeah, it happens not all the time, but it happens.
really?
Yeah.
I've been doing this thing lately where I start to drink an energy drink in the morning,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then I finish it, and I haven't eaten anything else so far, and then
you're
I just
starving?
feel terrible for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Do it again. The
I used to
next
do
day.
that.
And then I keep doing it.
When I was working at the ranch, I would do that a lot because I was up pretty early and didn't want to.
Didn't have time for breakfast.
No. I
Do
mean,
you
I could have
feel
woken up
like-
early.
Do you feel like shaky at all, like jittery?
Not really. I just
Oh,
my
I
heart
do.
just feels crazy. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
beating fast.
uh-huh.
Uh huh.
One time,
You got to eat a little bit of something. in
Yeah.
there.
Especially if I'm not doing anything. If I was drinking energy drink and I'm sitting there for like 2 hours, it's like something's got to happen. I've got to do something.
I have to have a protein, like carbs, yeah, because carbs help absorb the sugars, but protein you have to have because.
Is that right? I feel like I still know nothing about nutrition.
Oh, I don't know if that's true.
Even
or
though I'm
not.
20
That
years
just
old.
seems right. So I could
Yeah,
be spreading
because I
false
feel like
information.
it's like carbs are what makes you fat. If you have too many, you don't burn all of them.
That's just calories.
Yeah, but it's energy.
But isn't it like? Is that just calories?
that's just calories.
But carbs are more calorie dense,
yeah,
right?
Sugar will make you fat.
sugar's
Yeah,
a carb.
because sugar's a carb.
But because it's calorie dense, it'll make
Yeah.
you fat.
Oh my gosh, there's just so many
Gosh.
interesting things about
You know,
health.
here's what it really comes down to: calories in, calories out.
Yeah.
You eat this many calories, you burn this many calories.
You burn
Every
a
day.
lot.
If you don't move at all, your base metabolic rate is probably around like 2,000 or
Maybe.
What do you say? 2000
or 1,900.
Yeah.
1900 for me.
And so the thing is, when you add on to that, say 500 calories of movement, probably more, Then you got 2,400 calories to maintain weight.
Yeah.
If you eat 2,400, you could eat 2,400 calories of ice cream, right? But if that's all you eat, you're not going to be gaining weight. You're going to be unhealthy because your body doesn't need what it needs. But as far as like
Weight-wise?
weight-wise,
You're just not going to feel good.
Yeah, and if you're in
Yeah,
excess, so you're eating 3,000 calories of like just chicken
all ice
and
cream.
rice, and it's like really good stuff for you. You're still going to gain weight because you're still in a calorie surplus.
Yeah.
Essentially, is what it comes down to.
You guys, it's surpluses and not enough, So just eat enough and eat better if you're not feeling good.
You guys really
even though
need to
you're
eat
not
better.
gaining weight. Because, I was not eating breakfast, really. I mean, I would eat something or have something while I'm driving.
Yeah, and it's just.
But then I would have an energy drink because I'm so tired. But then I'd be like, oh, I feel terrible.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
caffeine's been
still
making me
did
feel
it.
bad lately.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something in the caffeine lately has just been kind of.
Yeah, there is something in
There
the
is
caffeine
something
because I have
afoot.
been feeling a little different lately.
I think maybe the cure is just to sleep more and not drink as much caffeine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
But I haven't been having like energy drinks in the morning lately like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I feel more tired, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I can also nap at work a lot because I don't drive.
Dude, we went and did an install on Friday, and Parker was with me because we work together now. Like,
Yeah, we
we've
work
been
together.
working together, but now we actually
Knuckles is
go
so
to
fun?
jobs together because it's
It's
two
good.
installers and two installers.
Are you productive? Do you think?
Oh,
So
yeah.
productive.
Yeah. And the only time we're not productive is when we're, driving, but you have to.
I mean, you
get
have
from
to
place to
drive.
place.
You have to do
And
it.
we drove for about 4 hours the other day, getting to the job, going in between different jobs, and
Yeah.
then driving back. Parker slept the entire time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's good. There's some where it's like it's a short drive, so I'm like, okay, let's not fall asleep.
We
Because
really shouldn't. And then like 4 minutes in, it's
sometimes I wake up and it takes me a minute to feel back like I'm in reality again.
Whoa.
Like the other day we were driving back from a job. I got out to unhook the trailer because I had like just woken up minutes ago. And I unhooked the trailer and then I opened the front seat and was about to just get in and sit on Gavin's lap.
Yeah, he almost had him out.
And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
what am I doing right now?
Wait, whoa.
Whoa,
Sorry, Gav.
Sorry, Gavin.
It was so good. That was the hardest I've slept at work.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
great. Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, I sleep a lot at work, but that time, that was the hardest I've ever slept.
Gosh, something about naps I don't want to take them anymore, dude.
I know.
Every single time I take one, it's like momentary pleasure for just a lifetime of pain and suffering.
Yeah.
It's like the whole rest of the day, it's just worthless.
It's very different for me. Sometimes, okay, it might not be a nap. You might not call it a nap because I sleep for so long. But if I take a nap that's 3 hours, I feel
Dude.
great when I wake up. Yeah.
That's a whole nother day.
Dude, I know. If I
I think there's
am
something about
tired
like
and need a nap,
cycles. You have like a REM cycle.
it is. It's 90 minutes.
That's a full one. I think if
yeah.
you wake up, I think there's like intervals though that
It's
you
like
can take.
deep sleep and then
it's
really
like you got to
light
go
sleep.
20 minutes, you got to go 60 minutes, or you got to go 90. It's like something weird like
Yeah.
that where it's like whenever you're in your lightest sleep is like this many minutes, this many minutes, this many minutes. If you're gonna sleep this much, then don't wake up until here. There's like checkpoints that you got to do. Somehow I always manage to wake up when I'm in my deepest sleep possible, and
Yeah,
then my
it's just
ears are
like
like
figures
ringing it. Like everyone's like, Christian.
You're
Yeah.
walking through it.
Wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You get double vision. Everything is crossing over each other.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up. They're under your skin. The fog is
They're
coming.
here.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that is not a very good feeling.
But when you
wake
nap
up.
at work, such a good feeling because it's like,
Yeah.
I
Actually
hate to do this.
It's just so naughty.
Yeah. I remember for the first like week, I was like, would it be wrong to sleep now? And then I was just like, no, it would not.
No,
be.
it's so right.
It might be so wrong, but it would feel so right.
Yeah, dude, it's just the best, man.
But I also would just like stay up so late.
Do you?
Doing
Yeah,
what?
Just being awake and stuff.
How late do you stay up?
Like 12 usually.
Yeah.
What the heck, dude?
That's not bad. What time do you wake up?
Like I have to be at work at 8, so like 7:45.
You can't be getting less than 7 hours.
Depends on the day.
Especially at our age, man. Less than
know.
7 hours. you're only
not
shooting
good.
yourself
It's
in the foot.
detrimental, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we're going 7 hours, then I don't think.
I mean, I'm going to bed around 10,
Yeah. What time do you wake up?
around 7.
Man, you're still
9
so
hours.
tired.
Yeah.
Do you need that much?
Yeah.
I feel like the difference between 9 hours and like 8 hours or 7 hours
It's
for
an
me
hour or two.
isn't really. It's like an hour or two. But like I don't really feel different throughout the day. But if I go like from 7 hours to 6 hours, I'm feeling it.
I would love to be in a sleep study so that they can like help everybody else, but really
Yeah.
help me.
Gavin, seriously,
out.
sleep so much so we can study you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me study while you sleep.
Because you could sleep for
And I think you get paid for those too.
12 or 15 hours. And
Who can?
No, anybody. If
don't
you,
think so.
I could.
15 hours, Gavin?
Yeah.
That you're awake for 9 hours?
There was a
And I'm saying if
Saturday-
you did, I don't think you would have more rest or feel more rested.
No, you would feel less rested, I bet, throughout the day.
Yeah.
Last Saturday I slept until noon.
Yesterday?
I
remember that. I texted you.
You
I
texted at like
texted you. I
9
said, like,
something.
what are you guys doing
Like, what are you
right
guys
now?
doing this morning? And then at noon I responded nothing.
Oh, me, not much.
You're like, oh, those were the 3 hours that I actually had nothing going on, and now you wake up.
But I was so I was kind of tired for the first half, not the first half of the day, the second half of the day. The third quarter of the day I was tired.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
Q3 was-
noon to 6, and then from 6 to whatever, I couldn't fall asleep early that night.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder why. Probably because you're just woken up.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
you're an idiot.
This week, we have lots of bugs, big bugs here in Texas.
Big bugs in
We run
Texas.
into a lot of bugs. And
They call us Big Bug Texas.
we had youth group on Wednesday, and it was Wednesday night. We brought, Hannah and I just got home, and I was bringing the cajon, our drum, back inside the
Drum box.
house.
Called the
But we also
cajon.
had some other things because we had helped with food. And I had set the cajon down outside and then carried some other things in. And then just got carried away putting things away, and I forgot about it. And then Hannah asked me to go grab the cajon. So, it was because we saw
You're
ants.
like, yes, master.
We saw
Yes,
ants in
master.
our house. And so I was going outside to spray around the perimeter and also grab the
Marcus
cajon.
territory.
I had to
So
spray
I-
the perimeter.
But we had been hearing scratching at the door, like banging, something like running into it. Or it sounded like a cat, honestly. I was like, what the heck?
It was me.
So I go open the door, and there's a cicada, which they're about this big,
Nah.
half the size of my fist.
It was not that big.
Okay, a third of the size of my fist.
Like the size of your finger? 2 fingers? They're pretty fat, but they're
Okay,
not
it's like
They're loud, too.
yeah.
it's like 2 inches long.
yeah.
And it was like the thickness of a hot dog.
No way,
Okay.
dude.
You had a glizzy cicada on your
You got
porch?
a
Yeah.
Cicada?
And I didn't know if it was dead because sometimes they die if they fly into the window or the door, and every once in a while you'll find them out there.
Sometimes you just see their shell too.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever
And so
that's called.
I go out there and I close the door and I go to kick it off the porch and it starts. Woo!
Oh, my gosh. That was so loud for no reason, Gavin.
That's how he
It-
felt.
no,
Probably.
no. It started screaming. No, straight up screaming like that. No. And so I tried to step on it and it starts flying. in
Gavin,
the door.
stop! Gavin, please! Gavin!
Gavin.
Seriously, no.
I slide.
Gavin,
I barely step on it
I have
and
a family. I
crush
have a
it,
family.
and then it starts woo, and starts flying into the door and flying at me. So I grab the cajon and I run, and I go. I empty out the vacuum. I go grab the spray. I go grab the spray to go spray the perimeter and spray the cicada. And that thing, I spray it. It starts screaming again.
What?
Like literally screaming. Hannah has a video of it.
Cicada scream.
It
Look
was
it
like,
up.
How did I spell cicada?
Cicada. Is that right?
Scream. I don't know. I spell the S.
The screaming cicada. That's crazy. And it was like that?
It was straight up.
Why didn't you have Hannah
screaming.
send us a video? Or send us...
I don't know if she got the video part of it screaming because I was outside and then it happened and I was like, I wasn't.
You were like,
I
"Oh, what?"
wasn't swearing. I was like, oh frick, oh frick,
Oh, poop.
oh shoot, cicada.
I mean,
What is this guy
video is
saying?
6.5 minutes long.
Okay, but so much louder. Dude, it was screaming and flying at me and slamming into the door.
Do
Yeah,
a different
I like
video.
your version of screaming better.
Cicada
Yeah.
scream. I'm gonna look it up.
That's
Gosh,
crazy.
that sounds incredible.
Dude, it was so freaky. Like I almost jumped off of the patio, like just in fear.
Yeah.
I went back and I sprayed it, and
You ever killed one of those before?
Me? No.
I stomped on one once. Felt so good.
Yeah,
It
just
was so crunchy, but it was good.
Oh, it's
squirts in
so
both
crunchy.
directions.
yeah.
It's kind of like the explosion in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Then I got bit on the ankle by a fire ant.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah,
hurts.
I got fire ant bites when we were at the golf course
Oh yeah.
a couple weeks ago. That was my first ever in my life, I think.
Yeah, me too. Mine were at the
I didn't
golf course.
enjoy it, that's for sure.
No, I still got one.
But they bite it, and then the next day it's like white on top, and then it like is going away,
It
but then it
itches,
starts to itch after that.
Yeah.
Is that your experience?
Yeah, they suck.
I thought mine was I thought my boots were rubbing on the back of my heel, and it was like maybe giving me a callus or something or a blister.
It's
But it was just a bite. It was just a bite.
Oh,
It was the worst.
did you find one?
No, I think it did not.
Oh,
Yesterday, I saw a video of a guy lighting a firecracker and then putting it in his mouth.
No
and then
way.
just for fun.
why?
It was pretty cool looking. I don't know. It didn't like hurt him. I don't think. Let's see if we got a scream here.
What?
It's not playing.
Dang it,
I don't
how
have
do you
service in your house.
Do
Why
you
do you
have
not have
Wi-Fi
service?
on?
Can I turn the Wi-Fi?
I turned it off because the Wi-Fi was too slow. It wasn't playing anything.
Oh, weird. Turn it back on.
I did. But gosh,
Service is
man.
weird here sometimes.
Yeah, it's
There was a cicada hitting my parents' bathroom window the other day. My mom thought that the neighbors were throwing rocks at us. It's like, go.
Why would that be her first
I don't
thought?
know. It's like there's something trying to get in.
There's neighbors trying to throw.
The neighbors are throwing rocks again. We have a lot of rock throwers around here.
It was last Thursday. I was driving home from work or getting ready to, and it's been in the hundreds consistently every single day.
Yeah.
And right when I get in my car, obviously, like it's toasty, and the air starts blowing, and it's really hot air initially, and then it starts to cool down. But I had been seeing a bunch of people with their windows rolled all the way down while they're driving, and I'm like, either they don't have AC or I don't know what's the hype about.
What's the hype about
So-
windows down in the summer?
So
in
I
Texas?
decided to turn off my air completely and just see how it felt with just the air from outside blowing through.
Yeah.
Had all my windows down.
Was it euphoric?
It felt like I was on fire.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
good.
It was so incredibly hot.
Was
and
it during the
so-
daytime or nighttime?
It was during the daytime.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, like, because I was thinking when I had a car without AC and then I sold it to Parker, and I was like, could I ever survive if I bought a Jeep or something or some car without AC? No way.
Not here.
Not in a million years.
Impossible.
It was so hot and so uncomfortable. I don't know how people could do it. Like my car's just baking in the sun. Then I go to drive home, all the windows down, and it's just 100-degree hot air blowing in your face. It felt like it was
also like
cutting me with
bugs
fire.
probably gonna get in there.
It's
Probably
just so humid
Yeah.
that the breeze can't even help.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. Yeah, what the humidity was at that point. But Anthony was saying because Hannah's dad has some motorcycles, and whenever he rides, he'll still ride with full riding gear, even when it's super hot, because then at least your body is sweating, and then there's moisture, and then the wind, like if it blows up your sleeves or anything, that'll cool
yeah.
you down. But if he rides without like just a t-shirt on or something,
Oh, that's hotter?
It's so hot, and the breeze, like you can't even sweat. And it's just because the wind's just drying you out, and it's so much hotter, and you'll overheat.
Oh, weird.
Like just so uncomfortably hot.
I would not have guessed that. You see, normally you'd think that
Normally
when you have
less
less
clothes.
clothes, you're less hot.
But think of the people in the Middle East.
Exactly.
More clothes.
So many
More
clothes
clothes,
on.
so they can sweat.
Scarves, face scarves.
I've heard they wear a lot of white because it
Reflective.
makes them
And
colder.
I don't understand that
But I
because
get
black attracts heat.
I know. I mean, it's just simple, really.
But in world news, Parker, I sent you some pictures
Oh,
on the Gas Boys. There's been this. I don't know how new it is. It says it was awarded 2023 like best. One of their best products
Best
from
thing.
Dyson. Okay,
The best thing.
What do you know Dyson? from?
Vacuums.
Vacuums, they
Are
love
gonna
vacuums.
vacuum my ears and face?
Yeah, so I had this ad pop up for Dyson, and these are noise canceling headphones, but they also come with an air purifier. Okay, this isn't 2020. Okay, we don't need air purifiers in
don't
front of
need
our
that.
face, but Dyson is selling a noise canceling headset with an air purifier that attaches to the sides and scoops around your face.
See, it doesn't even look cool.
Yes, it does look sick.
No, it doesn't.
Imagine if a visor went down from the top to the mouth guard.
Yeah, that would look cool.
That would be
But what it is right now, it's
Yeah.
like you have half a mask on.
Yeah, stupid.
At least conceal your identity when you're doing
I wonder
this.
how much that works as an air purifier.
And if you go down, I took a screenshot, but this guy had sent in some reviews of how it worked for him.
Yeah.
And he sent pictures with it too.
This video?
No, not that video. Go down.
Oh, Chen's wearing it right now.
wow.
You can go to the next and then one more down, I think.
What,
Shows the
dude?
analytics on your phone
Good.
of how pure the air is
Wow.
that you're breathing.
Literally so pure.
The sound decibels, which that's
How
pretty
much does this
simple.
cost?
$990
Good
something
Lord.
dollars.
So what's wrong with the air right now? Do I need an
That's
air
a-
purifier per se?
I think
Constantly?
so.
What's wrong with it?
It's toxic.
Microplastics, probably.
Is that what it is? I heard that if you touch receipts, then you can't have kids.
Yeah.
Shoot, what?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Though.
Uh-huh.
Look it up.
I
Is
grabbed a
that why you were
receipt today.
smashing the receipts when that one lady
Yeah.
took your fingerprints?
Yeah,
Get that out of here.
get that out of here. I was just.
Yeah.
Receipts are making people infertile.
That's
Yep.
what my mom was saying, that the sparkling water gives you cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
That certain whatever.
That seems like it's the healthiest choice.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, like, I feel like that's the safest water possible.
Yeah.
Maybe we got to start drilling our own wells, or I don't
Even that,
know
I feel like, is dirty.
Yeah, too much dirt. It's natural though, so it's better.
It's coming out
Maybe
of
we
the
just got to
ground.
find natural springs. We need to leave our homeland.
Bad dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
If I had a list of my top 3 least favorite songs of all time,
just buy dirt, one of them.
one of them is Buy Dirt. 3 of them are probably Buy Dirt, to be honest. But if I had to only put it at one spot, it would be number 1.
What is that song where the guy is singing and then he talks like it's in a conversation?
I know what you're talking about. It's a country song.
Yeah. Oh, I hate it so much. Like the rest of the song would not be bad, but it's like he's singing and then he's like, he just starts a conversation with as if he was talking to this girl in the middle of the song.
Is he
and
both roles?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible.
He's the guy and the girl.
Yeah, does he talk in a girl voice? That'd be so funny.
Yeah, I would listen to that. That would be hilarious. You know what I'm talking about, Park?
Yeah, I think so.
I was thinking you could maybe find it, but
What's it called?
I don't know.
Country song, girl
Country song.
conversation.
Country song girl conversation.
Look it up.
I've heard you guys know Barbie's out and we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews.
I've been hearing a lot of bad reviews. Hearing a lot of good reviews. Not very many good reviews, mostly bad.
Yeah, but I think I
think
kinda
we
wanna
gotta watch
I think
it at
we
this
gotta
point.
watch it.
It's too much of a cultural
I
phenomenon
know.
to me for me to not know anything about
Just
it.
for everyone to be like, remember when Barbie came out? And you're
Uh-huh.
like, I remember it, but I never saw it.
It's
Yeah.
so
You never
polarizing.
saw
I
it?
gotta know which side to be on.
It just for the culture, I gotta indulge. I think.
Yeah.
I think we gotta go.
I don't
watch
want to watch it,
Right.
but I kind of. It's just like one of those things where
it. But like we probably.
How can I
should.
engage in discourse about it if I don't know about it?
Yeah, people are like, oh, it was so terrible, and you're like,
I can't engage.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we probably should watch it because otherwise we're just. I mean. Throwing
So what's
stuff out for no reason.
what's your hat from?
What?
Massey?
Yeah, it's some family in Harrisburg or Junction City.
Is it actually?
Cows.
Yeah,
It's a very nice hat.
they're a cattle
Gosh.
company. My aunt and uncle got it for me for my birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday.
I think it was Christmas.
Massey Cattle Company.
I think it was my birthday last year.
Maybe.
We should sell one of those Los Wando hats.
How many do we have left?
I have several up
Really?
in my closet.
I need one probably
We
because this
should
is my last.
sell.
this
We
is my
should
last
sell
good
one of them.
No.
To
Year
who?
2 edition. Only one of them sold. Wear the same hat that the Gas Boys wear every single week.
Yes,
I
at
wear
least
one of those to
gas
work
boy
every
wears
day.
it.
At least one of us wears it every single episode.
Yeah. The other day at work, Gavin, you started wearing your Lost Wano hat recently.
Yeah,
too. You
because
used to
my
be
other
wearing
hat
an
started
Ariat
to
one.
stink.
Mine's starting to smell too, so I've been washing it.
We should
Yeah.
we should sell that one.
We should sell them the stinky
Yeah.
one.
Stink.
You guys
We
with
could
the
sell
stink
one
hat.
Parker stink, one Gavin stink.
I have a.
This
See
one
which
smells
one is the
fine.
most.
It's
Yeah.
my work one. That's the one that's.
I think I have 3 that none of us have ever worn before in my closet, and then I have one that I wear for work now, and one that I wear when I was working on the apartment. That one is nasty. It doesn't smell that bad, but it is just very dirty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got that one hat that you just wear when you're working.
Yeah,
and it's just
yeah.
like
I'm
wear this
working,
hat.
wear
It's
this
like
hat.
so gritty,
Yeah.
So what?
so gritty.
That's all right. But yeah, I get it.
Football's coming back soon.
Yes.
Gosh, I'm excited. You see Joe Burrow, man,
Oh,
got
what?
injured.
Bro,
I
he
thought he
tore
tore his Achilles,
He's
but
got a crazy calf injury
it's just
in
some,
practice.
it was like a non-contact. He was just running.
Calf boy.
I saw the video. He was just like rolling out of the pocket, running, and then just like grabbed his
fall.
leg and like
Drill.
started like hopping.
Oh, and then he
all
starts
over.
doing the gritty.
Yeah.
She's like,
And then he started, yeah. But he got like carted out,
and then he collapsed on the
and
ground.
he collapsed and got carted, and then it was a whole thing. A lot of people thought he like tore his Achilles, which would have been like next season he's back,
Dang.
but he's only out for a few weeks, which is good.
Thank goodness.
I know.
That would have been terrible. I mean, what are we going to do for fantasy this year?
He's so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for fantasy football. Gosh, has it already been? I can't believe how fast.
The last season went. Or how
Yeah.
long it's been since we had. The last season, I almost won. I know I've mentioned it on the podcast last year, but I was about to win $120 or
120
something
bones.
like that. And then somebody
Damar
decided
Hamlin.
to go into cardiac arrest on the field,
crazy.
and the game got canceled, and I got 0 points for Josh Allen.
That is
So I got
so ridiculous.
so messed over by.
And he survived, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we couldn't
totally
be mad. He's alive.
Suck it up next time.
But
Tomorrow.
also, he lost to Aaron Cost. And
Yeah.
of course, he was gloating about it. Classic.
course.
He loves it.
Incredible.
I would have beat him too.
Man.
it.
I've gotten more into football like every year for the past like 5 years probably.
Yeah, because I remember when we first met, I was like, hey,
Yeah.
Christian football? And you're like, duh.
And I was like, Mama. Mama.
Listen to this new Taylor Swift album.
yeah, that's what he was saying.
No.
It was
Christian.
But
Never
now he
said
likes
that.
football.
Oh, sorry, it's Imagine Dragons.
That's good. Who's your favorite team this year?
Chargers. I
Yeah?
just love seeing Justin Herbert do good, man.
He got an extension in his contract,
Uh-huh.
like another 5 years.
They're just, and I never was a Chargers fan. And it feels weird that I'm just a Chargers fan for Justin Herbert. But here's how I judge what I'm a fan of, right?
Yeah.
There's no team that I grew up a fan of besides the Oregon Ducks, especially in football, besides
Yeah.
the Oregon Ducks, right?
Yeah.
I
Oregon
hate
Ducks.
the Seahawks. My best friends growing up, as far my Isaac and Samuel were Seahawks fans.
Yeah.
You guys are especially Parker, a big Seahawks guy.
Love him.
And I just hate how happy they get when they win. And so,
Look what's looking over.
and I've always thought that their jerseys and colors were pretty ugly.
yeah.
And I don't really like Russell Wilson that much.
Yeah,
So,
he's kind of
but I haven't had a team.
danger witch.
I haven't had a team, and
You ever done anything
careful
dangerous?
though.
It's
spicy.
Bro, I forgot about that.
I forgot
video.
about that too. And so the thing is now, there's no team that I really got excited for. Every time I watch the Chargers, I'm just so invested because Justin Herbert, right?
Yeah.
And so now it's like they just become the team that I'm most invested in. I want them to win the most, and I have the most fun watching them. So it's like, you know what? They're my
You
team
know what?
now.
And their jerseys are sick.
That
Sick
is
jerseys.
true.
They're the closest. It's like when you're in Oregon, you got the Seahawks, you got the 49ers, or you got the Chargers.
Or
I guess
the
you got
Raiders. Or the
now.
Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but,
those are
The
unlovable.
Raiders can
Yeah.
shove it.
And San Diego's probably my favorite city in California. I love San Diego.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I used to hate their uniforms.
they
They used
play
to have like
Dallas at
the
all?
dark blue.
Yeah.
No, they
The
don't.
dark blue was
They got revamped in the last few years.
Yeah, they had a kind of a
Because
rebrand.
they used to just be kind of like
They're more youthful and vibrant now.
gross and nasty.
It's because Justin joined them, and Oregon has the best jerseys.
It was
of
before
all.
the Chargers were like Austin Rivers and dark colors and
Mhm.
like just slow and old. But now they're just like fast and fun and bright
Yeah.
and more fun.
They're a much better team now. They were okay before, but with Herbert on there.
So man, I'm excited for that.
Me too.
I never found a screaming cicada.
No.
Can you believe it's been 2 years?
No.
Which really it hasn't been 2 years.
It's been 54 weeks, 104 weeks. I mean,
Yeah.
Has it? So what? When are we gonna count 2 years? Is it the first week of August? The 10th?
let me see when I published our first episode.
Yeah, you should. look
you
that
should
up.
do that.
It's interesting. Like I'll look at 104 episodes seems like a lot of
Yeah.
episodes.
And then you look at.
And then you look at like another pot. Like look at Joe Rogan. He's on like 2,000 something.
Mm-hmm.
He does that so many times.
Or
a
like
week.
It's like
these
I feel like
other-
we've done this millions of times.
Yeah,
Also, he's been doing that for so long.
years. And he does multiple a week, I think.
Yeah, he does about 3 or so a week.
Yeah. So
It was first published August 11th.
yeah,
so
that's
August
like
11th is technically. We got like one more week, really.
yeah,
until-
yeah.
It's weird how time works.
Isn't it? Gosh, I hate it.
Just flies by.
I don't get it, man.
You guys think we're closer friends now that we have a podcast, or since we started the podcast? Do you think we're closer now than we were back then?
Impossible.
No, I think we've been growing apart.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we got something to talk about really here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn the
Gosh,
cameras off.
look
been
at
good.
where we were
How
when we
long-
started.
How long had we known each other when we started the podcast?
2015 or 2016.
Okay, so it had been a while.
5 or 6 years, yeah.
Now it's been so many more.
But we weren't like tight, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
How If you want to get tight with your friends, just start a podcast.
Let's do it, dude.
Just do this every week.
That's what James and Bryce are
difference.
doing, but they haven't released an episode in a long
Since
time.
May 4th.
We were
Yeah.
all youngins.
We were so young.
We all look so different, so ugly, probably.
We were so ugly back then.
Dude, I had a mullet at one point, and I like so
No, you
disgusting.
didn't. Why'd you even
All
say
of
that?
us.
You did not have a mullet.
He hadn't one for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
it was like
but the pictures on
it's
it were
like
so
36 hours.
Mm-hmm.
A day and a half. It was a day and a half.
How long did you have that?
bad. Like for 3 weeks.
And you weren't dating Hannah during that? Yeah, figures.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was.
That was
before
probably
she
the
liked me,
farthest he's
too.
ever been from dating Hannah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Kansas City, and I had a mullet.
No, you cut it before that. I thought.
No.
You had it.
Yeah.
No, you
Ooh.
didn't, dude. There's no way.
Because I remember
No, I
we
straight
were
up did.
we were gonna go to F12, and you were like, should he
Cut
keep
it
this
or
or
keep
should
it?
he look ugly?
And I just wore a hat the whole time.
Okay.
I wear a hat.
You couldn't really tell because it was just like the little bit on the
It was
sides
just right here.
was gone
I
There's
see.
just no hair here.
when he was wearing a hat.
Gosh.
We made some terrible decisions.
So
We've
many
made some
bad
great decisions.
What?
How different we are, man.
We live in a different state.
Oh my gosh.
We did not
Hey,
think that was going to happen when
who
we
would've thought?
started up the podcast.
No, that is crazy. That back then it was like
That was never even.
always gonna live in Oregon.
Yeah.
That's what we said on episode 1.
I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin's never gonna get married. He's,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
promise
we were
not.
saying that.
He's going to get married last, if anything. I remember him saying that.
Yes.
Look at us now, though.
Seriously.
We're almost business owners. We all have jobs.
So close to being business owners.
He's on the verge of being business owners.
We've been in Texas for
6
6 months.
Have we really?
Yes.
That's insane.
As of
Does that mean
10 days
a
ago.
quarter of the podcast has been in Texas?
Bro.
whoa.
That's crazy.
When you put it like that.
I mean,
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, pretty soon, more than half the podcast will be in Texas.
That's not.
Eventually.
Oh, eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Next episode,
More
guys.
than
half
half.
of the episodes have been in Texas.
We've made some really good episodes. We have had some really terrible episodes.
Yeah.
It's so funny to look back and
Look back to last week when we
Yeah.
were so
it was
young
like,
and
wow.
bad.
Oh, dude, we got some comment last week that
Yeah.
was just like my favorite ever.
Yeah.
It was from Benjamin. He
Mhm.
comments on pretty much every video. Shout
Yeah.
out Benjamin.
Shout out Benjamin,
out.
man.
But it was just like, you guys, seriously, this is like the best part of my week.
Gosh.
And I was like, if it's just that one guy listening and it's the best part of his week,
We'll do it for you.
I'll keep doing it. I don't even care.
I don't care.
It's so funny because we don't really ever talk about like, oh, we have like people listen, like how many listeners do we have or anything like that. But it is weird to think that we just sit here and talk and record, and then there are actually people that listen.
I mean,
Even after 2 years, if you ask me how many listeners we have,
who's to
Some.
say?
I don't know.
He's got a
The
couple.
analytics really aren't that great, so we don't really know.
It
how many
really
people
is
listen.
impossible to tell.
Kind of
Comment if you listen. If you
Yeah,
listen to the podcast,
If you listen,
comment.
just comment, please.
How many episodes have you listened to? Leave a comment.
That would be fun.
That would be cool. I mean, that would be kind of cool if you guys did that. But like, you don't have to. But like, YouTube comment or
But like, no pressure. It would be cool.
Or
though.
DM us how many episodes you've listened to.
We also just don't respond to DMs sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're so bad.
We're so bad at that.
I responded to the other
We
one.
could never
Did
be
you?
famous.
No, we couldn't.
You guys,
We're
if we
so
want to be
bad at-
famous, we got to really commit. You know
so
how
bad
people.
at stewarding.
We should probably start posting stuff on our Instagram.
We should probably start being famous.
The last thing we posted on our Instagram was announcing that we had merch,
It's 6 months ago.
And we're like, we're gonna start making videos and post them.
and we did make 3 videos, and then we never posted them. And
Yeah.
do you know what happened? I told Parker that I'd tell you.
Yeah, you told on the podcast. They got they did our
The
video.
UFC. guy.
Oh, they did our video and it,
they
went,
did our
and
video,
it went crazy.
and it went way crazy.
We would have done it better too.
We did do it better,
Gosh.
and we didn't post it.
What are you going to do?
But thanks for listening, you guys.
Thanks.
I mean, if any
That
of
was
you,
a very Hannah thing that you just said. Do you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, you guys are
Thanks.
rubbing off on each other.
Uh-huh.
what did I say?
What?
What did I say?
Just the way he did it.
Yeah, just the
And
way
how
you
it-
thanked them. It was
Just,
like,
thanks for listening, you guys.
Whoa,
Like, she
whoa.
would kind of do that.
she would. And
I
it's,
do that all the time.
yeah,
But
because
maybe
well,
she does it because he does it. And
Yeah,
we
that
didn't
might be
really
what it
know
is.
Hannah before that.
Either way, still cute. A bunch of cutesy batootsies.
Either way, you're still cute, Gavin.
Yeah, you little.
Either way, Gavin's cute, and this has been 2 years of Gas Boys.
Yeah.
Go buy some merch or something. Like, come on.
No.
No, do it. Or we're going to take the website down.
It's going down like tomorrow, probably.
No,
Not
it's
tomorrow.
not.
We'll give you some warning. But
Yeah, but go buy some merch because I got to buy another Big Dracula t-shirt. I've worn that thing so many times.
He
and
can't buy
washed
one
it so
unless
much.
you guys buy some.
Yeah, you guys got to buy some first. So be the only other person that's bought Big Dracula.
Yep.
I'm not going to be the only one.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for listening for 2 years. If
Thanks,
you're just
guys.
joining, thanks for listening. If
Thanks
you've
for
been with us
starting.
the whole time, you know who you are. Thank you for listening. We know who you are,
We do.
maybe. Thank you, everybody.
See you next week.
Thanks, everybody. 2
Peace.
years.
Peace.